Hello people, welcome back to Follow That. Hope you're doing well. Now I'm going to show you the locations of the guard uniforms because they are quite tricky to find sometimes. So there are 4 possible each time you scope the island, and there are 16 possible locations, and that's what you're looking for. The green boxes and then the red and white pieces of clothing. And really important to note, they don't spawn in the same place. So you have to look around, and these are all 16. So there we go, the first one there. This is the second one I found in this intel session. You'll always find it in one of these 16 locations, and of course it depends how many of you are playing. So obviously you've got to take a photo of it, send it to Pavel, he'll mark it on the map. You don't actually have to do that. You can come back and it'll be there whether you've scoped it out or not, but it's really useful. So if you're just playing solo, obviously you don't need to find one. That's all you need, as long as it's easy to get to from whichever point you choose, then that is fine. Now here, of course, the guard's clothing's not there, but this is one of the 16 locations where it will spawn. So just remember that's why I'm showing you all of these locations, and it may not be in the exact shot that I'm doing, because that will require me to do about 10 different intel phases. So just trust me, this is where the 16 locations are. So we've got the 2 here at the airport, start going around the island to the docks, 1 down here normally where you've got the loot, so that's a pretty handy location to have. So there we are at the north dock, and let's start going around. So I'll skip through really quickly. So this is on that pier on the west, nice and quiet. It's just, you've got to go down there onto that level and you'll find the box there if that's where it has spawned. Okay, here we go. And just one thing I will say around the guards' uniforms is, for me personally, I find for getting the loot, getting a full bag of loot with virtually zero hassle from the guards, it's worth getting the guards' uniform, because as long as you don't stand in front of the guards for more than a few seconds, then you can just stroll around undetected. So like I said, as long as you keep moving, then it is fine. Okay, so like I said, the box will be there if that's the spawn location. Yes, let me just punch fresh air. Perfect, there we go. So that's the north dock locations. Okay, another one here where we've got these 2 friendly chaps, non-guards. Could be there. So like I say, it's not for me in this particular session, which is why I can't see the box there. Here, that tricky one just by the main gate where the guards, you have a whole stack of guards waiting for you, and the temptation of that little ATV that you can nick and drive, and you usually get caught if you try it, but you've got the guards uniform on, it's no problem. There we go. Now let's keep moving around the island. Okay, main dock, it's down there. If it spawns in that location, getting a little bit tricky to get to, but okay. Got a little bit of a challenge with this. Now then, let us go on to the next one. Now, one thing I will say about this heist is that I really respect the fact that Rockstar have come up with so many different ways that you can do this. Just remember here, you've got to go inside that container. Like I said, I really respect the amount of ways that you can do the heist. I think when I first started doing it, I was just going on the Cassata, going in through the drainage tunnel and then just making a break for it in a hail of bullets. Now I'm really enjoying getting the guard's uniform, just wandering around the island, taking my time, picking up maximum loot and just trying to do everything in stealth. But even if it goes wrong, you can still make a sprint for it. So yeah, the other one's here. You get that box down there, and like I said, I'm just trying to shoot the views where you will see it. If you look from these positions, you will see it. There you go, that's what it's like around. The other one's just going back up that hill where I found my first one. Okay, here again near that little guard tower. There's one in this little encampment, and at least when you're in here, the guard can't see you because he's up above, so it's relatively safe. And yeah, of course, the comms tower, where you go, you'll sometimes find it down here. It's one of the other locations. So there you go. Hope that is useful. It took me a very long time to do this. I really hope that it helps you out and saves you a whole stack of time. Take care, people. Speak to you soon.